Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be looking at the Periodic Audio. This is the Neon. This is a dual source Bluetooth receiver amplifier. So it's this little guy right here. And we're going to be looking at it. I'm going to give you some specs on it, and I'm going to give you a basic opinion on how it works and everything. Inside the box, you're going to get this C to A adapter, this CC cable, the unit itself, and you're going to get a quick start guide which goes over the different things. You have a triple button, which is a square button right on it. That's that one right here, and that one will do various acts. You have your volume up and your volume down button, and then you have your select button, which will select the two different sources that you can have this connected to. Now, you can have it connected to at the same time, but you can't play both, things through it. As far as I know, I wasn't able to do that. But you can have it on, listening to the phone, and then press the button and it switches over to your computer if you're playing a game or watching a movie or something. So you can do that. That's what the round button is for. And we'll go over that in just a few minutes. And then this button is for the different features, play, pause, skip a track and stuff, depending on how many times you press it. Looking at the top, I'm guessing that is a microphone. I didn't see anywhere where it says it has a microphone. Either that or it's a vent. It didn't say it had a microphone, so I didn't do a sound test. You have USB-C and you have a 3.5 millimeter. And this puts out some pretty decent power for something that isn't balanced. So just keep that in mind. Looking at the instructions on the back, it says to charge for 1 hour. You plug headphones into the jack on this. Every time I hit the keyboard, it lights up a key. You plug it into the jack, and that immediately turns the unit on. So just for when you first get it, you may be like, I pressed all the buttons, it's not turning on. You just plug whatever you have into it, it will turn on, and the little LED right there will start lighting up. Okay, let's get into some specs. Okay, so we have 13 Hertz to 20 kilohertz frequency response. We have a THD of 0.05%. The SNR is 98 decibels with a noise floor less than 105 NVRMS. The Bluetooth compatibility is for iOS, Android, Mac, Windows, iPad, Linux, and it should probably work on the Switch. I didn't bother to test it, honestly. I haven't had time to really use the Switch in a long time. Been so busy. You have Bluetooth 5.2 with classic BLE for BSP reporting. This supports the codecs of SBC, AAC, aptX, and aptX low latency. It doesn't say adaptive, so it doesn't have that. It says source compatibility, any Bluetooth audio source, and I can agree with that. It does with everything. I know that I had the ultimate problem with connecting my AZs to the PC. It just wouldn't, the new PC. It connected to an old laptop that I had that was running Bluetooth something or another. But this one, it wouldn't connect to the new PC, and I remember somebody told me about that, and they had the same problem. This will connect to everything. There's no worries. I connected this to everything except for the Switch. It works just fine. I did my DAP. I did the number of phones that we have, including the Pixel and the Samsung and the iPad and even the older Moto that I use from time to time. I keep a number of different phones because each one has a different operating system. The Samsung has 13, the Pixel has 14, and that one I think has either 12 or 11. I don't even remember. The DAP has 8, which is really a bummer. So it worked well on all of them. No problems connecting. You got 140 milliwatts RMS per channel at 32 ohms for a total of 280 milliwatts. So that's pretty good, almost 300 milliwatts from this tiny little thing. There's a clip there, there's that, there's your 3.5, your USB-C, your buttons on the front, and that's pretty much it. It is a full kind of plastic body. I don't know if that's polycarbonate or regular plastic, but it's like a solid plastic. It's not like one of those, you know, flexible plastics. It's a really rigid plastic. The output voltage is 2.2 VRMS. It's 100 milliamps continuous. The battery life is rated on their thing for 14 hours. I've used it. It hasn't had the charge yet, so I haven't used it for that amount of time. I think maybe one charge or something like that. Battery size 300 milliamps. You got to expect it's not going to be a huge battery in that little thing. And it takes about an hour, which actually I think it took less for me because it came uncharged. It was discharged when I first got it, so I had to charge it, and I think it only took like 40 minutes. So anyway, let's get into what it sounds like. That's the most important thing here. You see the different things, and I'm going to go into the different things on the back here, which I should get into first. There you see, if you press the source button, that's the round button at the bottom, you get a blue LED flashing that'll pair to the first source. The channel select button turns green, that's your second source. Volume up and down is pretty straightforward, it's just volume up and down. The source button is the channel select. And the triple button, the square button on here, you can play and pause by double click. Play and pause, double click to skip forward, and triple click to rewind the track. And just to turn it off, you just unplug the things. Unplug your earphones, headphones, whatever you're using. How simple is that? That is very simple. All right, so what does it sound like? Because all of that's useless if it doesn't sound good. There is a noticeable increase in volume, which there should be, because that's what these things, that's the basic feature of these things, is they increase the volume for people who have something that needs more power. And there's a lot of things. The new CCA pianist, that really does need some extra power to sound more than just, humdrum. So I use this with the periodic, what do I have? The beryllium, and I think I have the magnesium. And it sounded good on that. Then I used it on a variety of different ones. Like I said, the CCA, the Sigma EW200, and a variety. Kiwi Airs, which we haven't done the review for yet. I got to do that. Sounds very good. Now, very good isn't a big description, so let's get a little bit more descriptive. This is not a neutral kind of device, although it does have details and it has good technicalities there. Overall, it is not neutral. It is more toward a balanced kind of presentation. None of the frequencies are put in front of the others, although there is good dynamics there, and there is a little bit of warmth there as well. That just kind of gives the music a nice richness. And like I said, the EW200s, neutral, those are neutral IMs, and they sound really good with this. Gives them a lot of character. So I do like that a lot with this. It does sound very nice. It's a nice, balanced kind of presentation. It's got nice, there's nice staging. There's nice just bass, mids, and treble. Everything is represented well there, and it is balanced. So just to let you know, this is not just like a neutral, cold kind of thing. It has a nice kind of warm, detailed, kind of balanced signature. It did its job well. It increased the volume. It helped me with some IMs that needed, a little boost in power. And the thing is super convenient. I mean, come on now. You don't even have to put this in the case with your IMs. You can just clip this on you. And how easy is it to use? You just plug it in and it begins to work. And you also have to have Bluetooth on your device, your phone, your DAP, whatever you're using with it. But that's pretty convenient. I like it. I really do like it. And something else in my arsenal to help me test all these new devices and everything, especially when I'm on the go. This has been the Periodic Audio Neon, and this is their newest kind of Bluetooth amplifier dongle DAC thing, and it's very, very nice. Very nice. An excellent partner for your mobile travels with your IMs or headphones. Thank you so much for watching. Please be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.